Cliffside Honey King. Big Ox.
Lower the rope 3 feet. Easy.
The wind is drifting south.
Swing the smoker to the right.
Hold the side airflow steady. Easy, brother. Got it, rock. The rope's down, and the smoke is in place.
Mom, Dad, the Silver Star herb you paid for with your lives. I finally made the beer repellent bomb.
Quentin Yates. Bro Palm lost again. What kind of useless teammate is that? Quinn Rock, did you die up there? It's been 2 hours already. Are you done yet or not?
These black bees are too aggressive. This patch of cliff honey is huge. I have to cut it slowly, or it'll ruin the look.
I don't care what your excuse is. The client wants this fast, so stop slacking. Get down here now. Don't hold up. I've got a date tonight. You hear me? If it weren't that you can still make money for my father, I'd have kicked you out long ago.
You've been feeding off me for years. It's almost time to settle this score. Just wait a little longer. Almost there.
Pa, it took you 2 hours to cut one honey, and this is all you got? What a loser.
Brother Glory, wild rhododendron honey from deep cliffs. Brother Cliff risked his life climbing a 100-meter rock face. Cut down this basket. The quality is top tier.
What? Since when does a handyman from the Chief family honey team get to talk? Cliff G, my dad and
Are going into town to deliver goods. You and Big Bull clean up these rotten.
then walk back yourselves.
Pa, we're the ones risking our lives every time, while he sits drinking coffee and still steps on us. Brother Cliff, are we just going to keep putting up with this?
Big Bull. Look at azalea trees. Strange. Why did the flowers wither early this year? Because the orchard down the mountain sprayed a lot of pesticide. The toxins rose up with the moisture. Sooner or later, this azalea forest will die. To stay alive, wild bees moved long ago to deeper cliffs. That heirloom honey map in Uncle's hand is useless now. They owe me my hard-earned money. Tonight. It's time to end this.
Top grade. Absolutely top grade. Wild azalea honey is worth more than gold. This color, this thickness, you can't find this on the market. Boss Chi, I'll pay top dollar for this batch and settle it on the spot.
Good. That's my boy, son of Chijango. Leading the team into the mountains this time really made me proud.
Dad, if I hadn't kept a close eye on things, there's no way Chien, that mute, could have gathered goods this good.
Son, counting today's batch of top-grade azalea honey, our Chai family honey team has officially made
Over 2 million this year.
Xian. You're muddy. Go wash up. Don't offend our honored guests.
Uncle. It's New Year's Eve. By rule, tonight at the family gathering, we split the profits. You promised me a 30-70 split. I need that money to get engaged to Cynthia.
Why rush? We're family. Do you think Uncle would shortchange you?
Exactly. You're a nobody orphan, marrying Cynthia Shaw, who runs a little grocery store. 2 poor sparrows together. You are—
Put the tools back in the storage room.
Tonight's New Year's Eve.
It's a family gathering. When the time comes, your eldest uncle will naturally give you the share you deserve.
Okay, eldest uncle. I'll definitely be on time for tonight's reunion dinner.
Big brother, our chief family honey team broke 2 million this year, all thanks to Glory Ancestor.
He's something. In Blackrock Village, Glory Ancestor is the most promising one. Exactly. Smart since he was a kid. Quick-witted.
leading the team down the cliff is easy. Read the wind right, and even a pig hanging up there could cut down the rhododendron honey.
Honey, you promised to take me to the city to buy the big duplex. Don't go back on your word.
I've got plenty of money now. What's one house?
While we're having New Year's Eve dinner, let's settle this year's accounts. Everyone's worked hard this year. The company's net profit hit 100 million, and my son, Yaozu, deserves most of the credit. He secured 50 million in investment for the company.
See that? 1.6 million. Tomorrow, going into town to buy a house.
Yaozu got 1.6 million, so what about Chien? Wasn't Chien at the collection site today, asking for his bonus so he could get engaged to Shinqian, the girl who runs the
Without our family, he'd have starved to death long ago. Besides, when it comes to, he throws in some muscle and thinks he can compare to me.
True. He's no match for you.
Uncle, you promised me 30% of the yearly income. Past few years, the premium cliff honey I gathered for you made millions.
It's time you paid me my share.
How dare you, Quinn Stone? It's New Year's. In front of all these relatives. What kind of attitude is that?
Millions? Is climbing down cliffs for honey child's play? Without my high prices,
With that climbing gear you bought, without Yaozu down at the cliff watching the wind,
you wouldn't get thing.
and you've still got...
To ask me for 30%? 60 grand's in here. Take it.
That's more than enough to cover a year of hard-earned money.
Yunzi.
Uncle, this is for your own good. You grew up without a father or mother.
He's an orphan.
When a young man has too much money in his hands, easy for him to go bad in the city and lose his way. I'll keep the rest of your dividend. When you marry Sherry and have kids and need to buy big things, I'll naturally give it back to you bit by bit, every cent. How can you settle this kind of score with the elder who raised you on New Year's Eve?
Dad, why are you wasting words?
On this ungrateful...
Quinn Rock.
You made a scene at the collection point and now you're stirring things up at the dinner table. Isn't it all because you want the money?
To give to that girl?
Shin Chan, from the grocery store, wants a bride price. Pfft. What a joke. A toad trying to get
Exactly. Yaozu bought a big duplex in the city, and his bride is a pampered rich miss like Yao Yao, covered in gold and silver. You're an orphan, and you're taking 60,000 in bride price to marry Shin Xian, the girl from that rundown,
Laughing in their sleep.
and you still think it's
Honey, don't waste breath on this bumpkin who's never seen the world. 60,000 would take him years to spend, right?
60,000. Even though it's not 1/10 of what I deserve. Still, with the savings I've put together, it's enough to go into town and buy the best climbing rope and the one I need to work solo. Modified off-road motorcycle, the Chi family. I don't want to stay there for one more second.
Why are you back late? Did the engagement talk not go well? Don't stand out there freezing. Come on in. I made your favorite ginger noodle soup. It's still hot.
Quinn. I'm sorry. For this year's 2 million worth of goods, Uncle only gave me 60,000 in the end. What's left? He said he'd hold for me. Today. I couldn't get back the bride price I promised to marry you with.
Why are you apologizing to me? When you risked fighting those poison bees on that cliff, the Chi father and son were below drinking tea and taking it easy. That blood-sucking uncle of yours, that Chi family honey team, you should leave them. This is all I've saved from 5 years of running my general store, 80,000 total. Kieran, Serena, don't care. All I want is you. Take this money and buy the safety rope in town. Buy the off-road motorcycle to work on your own. We'll do it ourselves. From now on, we won't bow to anyone.
Quincy, wait for me. If Quinn Stone can't marry you in style, with all the pomp, I don't deserve to be your man. 140 grand is enough. Tomorrow, I'm heading into the mountains to check out new highs hidden in the hills. When honey season starts after the new year, I'll make Justin Stone and the others see that without me, the Stone family is nothing. Justin Stone, Victor Stone. You think that old family map means you can sit back and relax? Rhododendron woods in the lower hills were wiped out by the pesticide long ago. When you go into the mountains with that useless scrap of paper, let's see how you collect honey.
Move it. Pick up the pace.
Boss Gold comes on the 6th to buy a rush order of rhododendron honey. And go wake Rowan Stone up. We're opening with the mountain right today, so have Rowan make a few extra barrels of wind bomb.
Who are you calling? Brother Rock said at the dinner table yesterday that he's already out.
Out?
Are you out of your mind?
Without K family, K-Rock wouldn't even have food to eat.
Rocky, Uncle was angry yesterday, so he spoke harshly, but he did it for your good. All right, since you're up now, take Big Bull and the others to maintain the gear. On the 6th day, we head into the outer mountains to scout for bee trails. We're family.
I wasn't joking about yesterday. Starting today, officially quit the K family bee hunting team.
K-Rock, you getting cocky now? You think the honey crew can't function without you?
Huh. Whether you starve or not, that's my business, Kieran's business.
Without my dad's bee finding map, once you enter 100 Blossom Cliff, you're blind. If you want to go solo, not even one wild will you find. Wait and starve.
Don't worry about me.
Cousin Jasper, Uncle Quinn.
And don't you bully people here either.
Brother Rock is done.
Brother and I are done serving you too.
2 million worth of goods this year. If not for Brother Rock risking his life on the cliffs, without the beer repellent bomb he made, we have died up there long ago. And you treat Brother Rock and us, we quit. Brother Rock, we're going with you.
Fine, fine, fine. This is rebellion. This is outrageous. Daniel, Nathan, you'd better think this through. Once you walk out the Chai family's door, no other honey crew in Black Rock Village will take you.
Dad, kick them out. 3 brainless dirt farmers, high-tech drones and climbing safety ropes, I can buy them in town right away. On the 6th day of the new year, we'll follow the ancestral map and gather rhododendron honey in the low hills. Let these 3 ungrateful wolves stand at village entrance and watch us make a fortune after the new year.
Then let's see what you've got. Daniel, Ethan. Since trust me, Adrian Stone, and want to work with me. Then today, I'll lay it all out for you. This 140 is the startup money for the honey gathering team. I haven't been idle past few years. These are the modified off-road motorcycle plans. I'm first sharpen your tools. Daniel, take 40,000 with you today. Go to used car lot in town. Buy the scrapped high-powered off-road bike and use this drawing to swap in tough mountain tires and a high-strength steel frame.
Rock, how does your brain work? If we build it like that, on the muddy, rocky roads near 100 Blossoms Cliff, one twist of the throttle and it'll be even more badass than Quincy Yaozu's bike. Leave this to me.
Benny, take 20 grand. Go to the county's safety gear store. Buy 3 strong climbing safety ropes with national safety certification. Don't cheap out. Get imported buckles. Danny, Benny, since you trust me, if you want to work with me, today I'll lay it out for you.
Brother Cliff, isn't this wild grass from the back cliff? It's treated like a weed. Why buy?
Use all the rest of the money to secretly buy up this herb in town. This is no normal grass. My parents died from bee stings on that cliff trying to protect this companion wonder herb. Without Silverstar grass, no one can make bee balm to fool the mutant giant black bees. The rhododendron woods in the lower hills have long been contaminated by the new pesticide. The wild bees there will go berserk this year. J Kingdom thinks he'll get rich with nothing but his family's old death map. When the 6th comes, we'll show them who the real cliffhanger of 100 Blossoms Ridge is. The wind comes from the north, carrying moisture and the scent of azaleas. The wild bees in the lower mountains have all moved to steeper deep mountains, to the deserted cliffs, Qianqianquo, Qianyazu. On the 6th, take your dead map and go enjoy the fury of the mutant swarm in the lower mountains.
These 20,000 are the deposit for you two. In Black Rock Village, what name does our Chin family honey team carry? Go ask around. If you follow the spots on my ancestral map and climb down the cliff, the rhododendron honey in the foothills is yours, Uncle Cyrus. I heard from the villagers that the black bees in the foothills have been getting meaner these past 2 years. And the best cliffhanger in your family, Cliff Quinn, just left, didn't he?
Without his protective medicine, this job.
Pa. Don't mention ungrateful snake in front of me. Got high-tech drones, city-bought bee suits, and imported climbing ropes. I've got everything ready. We, the Quinn family, can still make a fortune without his cheap little folk remedies.
Exactly. Those 3 ungrateful dirt farmers. Who knows where they are now, starving in the cold. Yaozu. As soon as the 6th day comes and we hand over the azalea honey, you better take me into town right away to pay cash for my car.
Baby, don't worry. When the 6th day comes, I'm gonna make the whole village watch those 3 poor losers starve to death.
Once this high-power engine is in, with these custom traction tires, those rocky steep slopes by Blossom School will feel like flat ground. It'll fly right over them. Way more solid than that fancy brand name motorcycle Chi Yaozu shows off every day.
It's New Year, and you've been working all day. Eat the buns while hot and take a break.
Chan, I'm not tired. Car will be finished today. Ernie, how did special climbing ropes and Silverstar herb collection go?
The imported anti-slip buckle ropes are all locked up in the house.
Silverstar herb.
Like you told me, I secretly gathered 3 full sacks in town. The villagers think I'm a fool collecting weeds. Nobody suspects a thing.
Daniel, Ernie, remember this. This batch of beer repellent cream is what our lives depend on. Orchard below Black Rock Village sprayed a new kind of pesticide. The black bees in the foothills can smell strangers. They don't just attack, they go completely berserk. But as long as you put on my improved Silverstar beer repellent balm, forget mutant black bees in the foothills. Even deadliest blood azalea cliff bees deep in the mountains won't be able to hurt a hair on our heads.
Rock. Then if Qian Jiangwo and his people go into the mountains on the 6th by map.
What heaven does may be escaped. But what you bring on yourself will kill you. If they want to steal the first batch of Rush azalea honey and make a fortune, then let them have a taste of those mutant killer bees. The taste of chaos filling the sky.
Isn't that Cliff Rock? A patched up piece of junk, yet it sure sounds loud. What, huh? Tomorrow's the honey festival on the 6th day. You 3 poor mutts aren't planning to ride that heap up the mountain to die, are you?
Yaozu, look at broke losers. Tomorrow they won't get near the honey team. Bet they'll be at the cliff bottom, picking up the trash nests tossed away to cook their meals.
Shut your dam.
Cliff Rock, you ungrateful bastard, just you wait.
Rocky, mountain fog is thick. Big Bull, second, all of you have to come back safe. I'll wait for you at shop.
Don't worry, sis. With Brother Rock, we've got beer repellent ointment. Those killer bees will steer clear of us. Let's go, into the deep mountains and the empty cliffs.
Wow, nation builder, your family's gear is really high-end now. Send this up for a look, and spot any hive right away.
We're gonna make a fortune this time.
You bet. This is an age of technology. Certain ungrateful wretches who can't live without my family are probably blundering around the mountains now.
Glory Ancestor, fly the drone along the cliff above the mainland. According to the family's old dead map, that broken cliff is the 100 Flowers Hanging Bluff, the steadiest rhododendron honey spot. You men outside, secure the ropes. As long as we bring down the whole nest today, Boss Gold's money will be ours for sure.
Got it, Boss Chief.
Since we have the family map is back
And the gear is this good.
let's head up now. Brother Cliff, this place is too creepy. Both sides are completely bare. There's no vine to grab onto. The terrain's over 3 times worse.
The dangerous the terrain, the less farm pesticide drifts up here. Big ox spread the ointment even. The rhododendron woods in the shallow mountain zone have long been dead. Those wild bees had to survive, so now they've pulled back to build nests down here. Hold the truck rock steady on the cliff top and use the body as an anchor. Second ox, you handle smoker. The wind's from the north, so keep the smoke left. Today, it's our first time working on our own. Stay sharp and don't mess up.
Damn this lousy signal. Dad, the drone spotted something in the rock crack. A huge lump.
That has to be a century-old hive. The family map was right after all. You guys outside, hurry up. One swing of the hoe will crack it open. It's packed with rhododendron honey.
Ah. Help, my neck, my hand.
We all got stung.
Ah,
Pull me up now.
my eyes, I can't open them. Boss Chi, pull the rope. Someone's gonna die. Oh my god,
What kind of monster bees are...
help!
Chi Yaozu.
Ah,
Ow, this beast's venom is brutal. Yaozu, stop running. Get over here and help pull the rope.
Dad, screw that. If we don't leave now, we're both dead today. I'm getting out first. You hurry up and follow.
You beast. You ungrateful son. No, I can't pull him up by myself. I have to get back to the village for help. Call an ambulance. Xian.
Tighten the rope 2 more inches. Keep the smoke going. Hold wind like this.
Brother Rock, got it. Don't worry, it's steady.
Cyrus Kingdom Builder, Cyrus Glory Ancestor. You'd never guess it, but the pollution in the foothills actually drove these wild bees to make the purest, the finest rhododendron honey. Here in this freezing deep mountain region.
Quick! Help! Someone's gonna die. Old Zhang and Old Li got trapped by mutant giant honeybees at the cliff in the foothills.
What? Old Zhang and the others got surrounded by giant honeybees?
The swarm's too big. I can't move the hoist by myself.
Hurry.
Get the strong men in the village, bring tools, and go save them.
Hello? Is this 120?
In the rhododendron woods up in the foothills, some honey workers are attacked by a swarm of mutant venom bees. They're in severe shock. Hurry! Save them! Quick!
Old Zhang, wake up. Don't scare me. How's my little brother? They just went to collect some honey. How did it end up like this?
The patient is in severe anaphylactic shock from mutated bee venom. Throat is badly swollen and he's suffocating. He's in critical condition. He must be taken to the ICU for intubation and emergency treatment. Who's in charge here?
One person.
A $50,000 deposit.
Dad,
100,000?
that's the money we just earned.
It hasn't settled yet, and it's all gone into the hospital.
Then my place in the city.
And my fancy car, too. Shut your damn mouth.
Up on the cliff, you left me there and ran. I haven't settled it with you yet, and you still have the nerve to worry about money? Everyone around here knows it. Your Chi family got rich because Chi Yin risked his life hanging off a cliff. The whole family is black-hearted.
You drove Chi Yan away, then tricked my man into your fall guy. When something went wrong, you, the team leader, ran off on your motorcycle.
I'm telling you, if anything happens to my brother, even if it costs me my life, I'll tear down the Chi family's name and make you pay in blood.
What are you looking at? Never seen a car crash?
Young master,
Still got the energy to curse people.
I heard you people
We're making dirty money.
and got those hired work.
Sent to the ER. Now everyone around knows the Chi family is rotten, and you don't even treat workers' lives as lives.
Still not ashamed enough, are you? Get home now.
How'd it end like this? You reek of disinfectant. Yaozu. I heard, when you stepped in, you fronted the hospital $100,000 for emergency treatment. What else could I?
Old John and Old Lee are in the ICU. Their families are blocking the door. If I don't pay, they'll—
You already put up $100,000. Will you need to spend more later? Quentin Yates, wake up. What about the big duplex in the city we chose before? And my gold necklace? That was my engagement gift. If you give all the money to outsiders, how are we supposed to get married?
Enough. What marriage? I almost lost my life on that cliff. If it weren't for Quinn Rock, ungrateful bastard. If it weren't for him.
Boss Gold, what brings you here in person? Quick, Yates, pour some tea.
I'll pass on the tea. Boss Yates, I already heard in town about the accident in the foothills and the workers ending up in the hospital.
My biggest client
Needs 100 kilos of top-grade wild azalea honey the day after tomorrow as a medicinal ingredient. Even though not a single worker in the village did, you signed the contract. I don't care how you do it if you can't deliver the goods the day after tomorrow.
That's your problem. Boss King, this was an accident. Those wild bees mutated.
That counts as force majeure in the contract. Force majeure, young Master Chi? The contract states it clearly. Any delay caused by your poor safety measures and reckless management counts as willful breach. By the rules, penalty is 20 times the breach fee, a total of $4 million.
$4 million? Boss King, even if you sold me and my old man?
It's not worth that money. If you can't deliver the goods the day after tomorrow, I'll see you in court. And when that happens, not just your honey factory, but this old Chi family house of yours will be seized and auctioned off by the court. Let's go.
You're finally back. I heard from the villagers that 2 badly injured people were carried from the shallow mountain area to the hospital.
You're not hurt, are you? Don't worry. Uncle and the others trusted that map and got what was coming to them. We went deep into the mountains. Not even a hair was harmed. Arniu, open the banana leaves and let everyone look. You got it, sis. Check out the goods. We did it. 60 pounds, all top grade, without a trace of impurity.
Oh my god. This looks way better than what Chi Jungo and his crew used to gather. In town, it could sell for at least tens of thousands. Chi Yan went into the deep mountains alone, with no map and no team, just riding a modified bike, and brought back honey this heavenly. Now look at the whole family of Quentin Kingdom. What goes around comes around. They deserve to lose the harvest.
Take a look. This is Jasper Cliff. He led us into uncharted cliffs deep in the mountains and brought back 60 pounds.
This quality is so clear, like crushed gold without a single impurity, Jasper Cliff. Your skill is unreal.
Boss Gold, please calm down. The worker is being treated at the hospital. Old Reed, we didn't mean to hurt him. Please give me a few more days for those 200 pounds of wild azalea.
A few more days? In every village here, what worker would dare work for Quincy Glory?
This taste is pure and rich, with the unique herbal fragrance of the freezing deep mountains. This is the finest wild rhododendron honey. Move aside, everybody, move aside. The storm just passed.
It dried out this much.
Not a trace of human contamination.
It's thick and sticky, stretches without breaking. This is wild.
The best of the best in rhododendron honey.
Boss Gold, don't let this kid fool you.
His name is Cliff Stone.
He's a loser our Chi family honey crew kicked out. He doesn't have the ancestral route map, so this honey has to be mixed with fake stuff.
Top grade, young man.
This is real Cliffside Premium. 30 years buying medicinal herbs in the provincial capital. First time I've seen honey this perfect.
Boss Gold. You know your stuff.
Young man, name your price. I'll take all of it.
Boss Gold. Are your old eyes going bad? How could a loser kicked out by our Chi family honey team possibly get his hands on real top-grade deep mountain azalea honey? This honey has to be fake.
Kid, ignore Mad Dog. Name your price for these 60 pounds. I, Gold One High, will buy—
Boss Gold, you are a straight shooter. But this honey was traded for with my brother's lives on cliff faces in the deep mountains, so the price.
I get it. I won't let you lose. Azalea honey goes for $4,500 a pound. Yours is top quality, so I'll round it up to 5,000. 60 pounds, 300 grand, paid in cash on spot. Lord.
300 grand in cash. She-Rock struck it rich this time.
Kid, here's 300 grand. Count it.
No rush. Chi-Rock, now independent with my brothers, am after more than a one-time deal.
I like dealing with young people who have vision and real ability. Exclusive supply deal for Provincial City Pharmaceuticals. As long as you gather this grade of wild mountain honey, no matter how much, I'll buy it all. Gene One High buys every bit. We can sign a long-term partnership on the spot.
Chin Nan. The 60,000 uncle gave me last New Year's Eve was wage money he owed me. And this 300,000 today was earned by me, Chien, with my own skills, together with my brothers. This is the first cash payment. I want to split the profit 60-40 with Daniel and Ethan. After deducting the 100,000 in costs, 200,000 remain. The two of them should get 80,000. What do you think?
Whatever you say.
Put the money away. From now on, you run this family.
Brother Rock is amazing. Who in the village dares look down on Brother Rock now? Yeah, be your own boss and live with pride. We'll follow Brother Rock.
There'll be meat to eat. Alright, quiet down.
Rock, I believe in you. From now on, we work for ourselves and never take anyone's crap again.
Why? Why does an orphan like you get Boss Gold's exclusive contract and that 300 grand in cash? That honor should have been mine, Elias Quinn's.
Quincy Yarrow, you useless loser.
The Quinn family is finished. Even the old house is seized. I'm not taking on 4 million in debt with you.
Let's break up.
Yara, don't go. Quinn Stone, I will never let you get away with this.
Ian, I was foolish yesterday. Let me apologize to you. But search your conscience. When you lost your parents at 5 or 6, who raised you? It was me, Quinn Kingdom. Without me, you'd have frozen to death in snow. Now the Quinn family faces disaster, and Quinn blood runs through your veins. Your father is watching from heaven. Can you really just walk away and do nothing and watch me die?
Pa, Quinn Kingdom, you remember we're family? On New Year's Eve, when you handed out bonuses, Yarrow got 1,600,000. We're family now. Why didn't you say that then?
Big uncle, are you done with the act? Just say it. How do you want me to help?
Rocky, Big Uncle knows you're a good son. Now Golden Bay wants 400 pounds of top-grade honey. Big Uncle's right hand is crippled, can't climb down the cliff. Listen to Big Uncle. Hand over the bee-repelling herbal formula and the route to the new hive deep in the mountains to your cousin Glory. Have your cousin take tools into the deep mountains to gather honey and get the job done. Your brother is the pillar of the Chief family. As long as the Chief family stays, your uncle, their man will make it worth your while. Be a good girl and hand over the secret formula.
Have you no shame? Your brother risked his life to figure out that formula and route, and you want to hand it to Kayazu for free? That useless bum.
Give it to Kayazu?
What nonsense are you talking about? What compensation money? I don't know about it.
You have no idea.
You took advantage of me at 5 or 6, when I was illiterate, and stole the compensation for my parents' deaths. You used money to build the Chi family's red brick courtyard and bought Yates Chi a motorcycle in town. I was locked in an unheated woodshed since I was little, eating the Chi family's cold leftovers, and when I got a bit older, you treated me like free livestock. You forced me to climb down the cliff 40 times a year, hanging life over a 100-meter drop, and I earned you a fortune of millions.
That's right. And me and little brother, Newt Bull. For years, we've worked like slaves on the Chi family's honey. Anything set Yates Chi off, he'd beat us or curse us out, and we got none of the profits. Jaden Cole, on the surface you're always talking big. Benevolence and morality? Behind everyone's back, you're a bloodsucker bleeding.
Quentin Kingston, you're trash. You even skimmed the death benefits your brother and sister-in-law died for. Are you human? Pa, we called you Boss Quentin. Picking on orphans? Your family deserved this. Serves you right, the heavens wiped out your harvest.
Rocky, you've got guts. Just you wait.
Nobody's answering. After hearing about the Kingston family, they all blocked me. If I can't deliver the honey the day after tomorrow, how am I supposed to live? Madam Boss Sharon, it's New Year, and instead of minding your shabby general store, what are you doing wandering around town? Why are you hiding? Feeling guilty? Don't think because Quentin Rock was lucky yesterday and sold 60 pounds of honey to Gideon Wanhai. You two can turn from barnyard birds into phoenixes. Quentin Yan's an ungrateful, unwanted orphan. You won't end up well fought.
Quincy Yaozu, watch your mouth. Rocky earned that money with his own skills in life, unlike some people hiding at the bottom of the cliff drinking. When something happens, you don't treat your own—
You bitch, how dare you expose me? If I don't teach you a lesson, Quentin Yan, today.
Touch her if you dare.
Big bull, second bull. You two ungrateful country hicks. How dare you yell at me? I'm one of the Chi family.
Well, if it isn't the mighty young Master Chi from Black Rock Village, how'd you end up face down in the mud, drinking mud soup?
Tui, Quincy Yaozu, if I catch you bullying sis-in-law again, next time I'll smash every tooth out of your mouth. Let's go.
Daniel, Benny, Sophia, and Quentin Stone, you three dirt peasants actually dared to humiliate me like that in the street. 3 more days.
Once I get my hand
on your new honey source, I'll make sure every last one of you dies without a grave.
Bro, Quentin spared no expense. This is a freeze-resistant rope made for high-altitude extreme cold. I heard it won't get stiff or crack it. Keep it down. Quentin said plan to go solo into the mountains must stay buried. Load it up now. Don't let anyone see.
Freeze-resistant climbing rope. The frozen zone.
Quinn Stone.
You damn orphan.
Boss.
What did those two just buy?
What kind of rope? Show me their sales slip right now.
Young Master Quinn, they bought a top-of-the-line Swedish imported fall arrestor for high-altitude work, plus 300 meters of rope for high-altitude extreme cold cliffs. A freeze-resistant static rope, and it costs a fortune. Most people never need it. You wouldn't need freeze-resistant rope. The lower mountains are blazing hot now. They bought that kind of gear. They're heading to the most dangerous, coldest, uninhabited mountain area of 100 Blossom Cliff.
Today, Kieran had Big Bull buy top-grade freeze-proof climbing ropes for extreme cold and high altitudes. Dad, where's our family's ancestral medical book? Hurry and check which azaleas in 100 Blossom Chasm survive extreme cold.
Found it. Written in the medical book. In deepest part of 100 Blossom Chasm, on a shaded, uninhabited cliff above.
The snow never melts all year, but huge patches of wild azaleas grow there, untouched by pesticides.
The bees in the shallow mountain azalea woods would migrate to survive, which makes the deep mountain area stand out more. Quentin Young, that got those 60 pounds of top-grade honey because of this.
No wonder. No wonder he got around my death map. 200 pounds of honey. If we beat him to it and raid that hive deep in the mountains, Jin Wan Hai's 4 million penalty will be wiped out for good. Quentin Young, you want to keep it all for yourself? Dream on.
Tomorrow at dawn, even if I have to turn 100 Blossom Cliff upside down, I'll rip your new honey source away from you. It's freaking freezing. Big ox, little ox, you two damn dirt peasants. You beat me into the mud in broad daylight, in the middle of town, right? You made me the laughingstock of the whole town. Only 2 days left before the contract is due. The day after tomorrow, if I can't hand 200 pounds of rhododendron honey, I'll be stuck with a 4 million debt. Since you won't leave a way out, don't blame me for getting ruthless. Damn it. Cheyenne, unwanted bastard. Pieced together a car this good out of junk. No wonder he can get into the deep mountains. If you won't tell me the route, I'll just tail you all the way. Ha, hang on tight, Cheyenne. Scout the mountain tomorrow. You risk your life clearing out front, while me and your uncle bring the men around behind you and cut off your retreat. Once I snatch up all your honeys, I'll make you kneel in front of me and beg for mercy. It worked. Ha ha ha. Full signal. Ha 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 ha. Quinn Stone. Tomorrow. We'll definitely meet.
Rocky. The fog's thick in the mountains today and trails are slippery. Don't push hard. No matter how much honey you, Big Bull, and Little Bull need to come back safe.
Don't worry, Quinn. In the deep mountains, those wild bees can't hurt me. When I get back from the trip, we'll talk about our engagement.
Sister-in-law. Relax. Brother Cliff's Black War Beast bite can fly over a cliff with a twist of the throttle. We'll bring Brother Cliff back safe. Don Shin, don't worry. I've got the cliff top covered. Nothing will go wrong.
Dad, it moved. That ungrateful mutt red dot moved. The high-power magnetic tracker is locked on. Full signal. He brought a lot of extreme cold gear today. He's heading into the deep mountains, to the rhododendron bee swarm spot he found.
Good. Perfect. The day after tomorrow is Jack Goldsea's final delivery deadline. As long as we stay on his tail and figure out his new route, we can get ahead of him and dig out 200 pounds of top-grade azalea honey. Then the 4 million penalty will be...
Quinn Stone, Big Bull, Little Bull, in town yesterday, you beat me into the mud on the street and made me the laughingstock of the town. Today, I'm not just going to snatch that honey source right in front of you. I'm going to leave you stranded on the cliff, sucking in the cold wind.
Yale. Ease up on the gas. Don't get too close, or that punk will hear us. We'll tail him quietly and take over the nest. Go.
Rock. This car you fixed is insane. If this were the jump brand name bike Yale used to ride, and this pile of rocks, it would have fallen apart and blown the tire. Yo, shut it. Let Brother Yin watch the road. Rock slides could hit any second.
No. Nobody comes into these deep mountains year-round. That engine sound, a high-rev engine from a luxury car. Chi Yao Zhu. Don't talk. Listen carefully. That's Chi Yao Zhu's car. I'd know that sound even if it turned to ashes. That bastard has nerve, tailing us this early in the morning.
The Chi family is bankrupt, and he still won't give up. He wants to follow us and find the new honey source. Brother Yin, Ernie you and I can go down.
Break their legs? It's too easy on them. Isn't the Chi family greedy? Don't they want a free ride? Qi Jiangwo, Qi Yaozu, since you too have washed your necks clean and brought to my door, then this time, I'm gonna find you the perfect place and make sure all your efforts come to nothing.
Yin, let me down there. Two shameless bastards saw money and latched on. Today, I swear I'll smash their heads in. Yeah, Yin. We worked hard buying gear and scouting the route, and they think carrying a GPS means they can reap the rewards. Let's go at them.
Get in.
Dad, that ungrateful bastard headed for the barren cliff on the right. The GPS shows he's going farther in. He'd never guess I planted a tracker in the car.
Yaozu, follow them. Nobody dares come here year-round. They must be hiding hundreds of pounds of top-grade honey up there. This time, the Chi family won't just pay off the $4 million penalty. We'll grind that punk under our feet and make sure he never gets back up. Move.
Brother Yin, oh my god, is this place made of gold or what? How much premium cliff honey must be hidden down there?
Hold it steady. Take a close look. What the hell is in there?
Mutant killer hornets. One sting can send a person into fatal shock. This place is death trap.
There's geothermal heat under the surface. That's why these killer bees stay active even in the dead of winter. Daniel, Eric, untie the rope. We'll put on a good show right here.
Yoris, look, quick.
That whole cliff face is golden. Golden? How many years of Queen Azalea beehives must that have taken to build up? What Magnus Goldsea wants is 400 pounds of honey. There's probably over 2,000 pounds here.
Quinn Rock, damn orphan. You risked your life up front, clearing the way and finding the spot, and in the end,
It all worked out for me.
Dad, after they leave tomorrow morning, we'll take the rest of the gear and sneak up here. This time, I'm not just taking all his wealth. I'm going to turn him into a penniless beggar in Blackrock Village.
Quinton Kingdom, Quinton Ancestor. The fish took the bait. Tomorrow, at 100 Blossoms Cliff, will be the burial ground for your Quinn family. Those two foxes are watching from below. The little show has gone on long enough.
Alright, Rock, just watch this.
Quinton Kingdom. Haven't you trusted your experience and markers more than anything? Then I'll draw you, with my own hand, an entrance straight to hell.
Yaozu, look, that ungrateful cur marked it.
The top-grade queen bee mark passed down through our chief family.
No doubt, that golden cliff is once-in-a-century super rhododendron honey source.
Dad, I told you before, Chien is risking his life up front, scouting and marking the way for us. In the end, it all ends up with the Chi family. The day after tomorrow, Wan Hai Jing comes to collect 200 pounds of honey. Once the 3 peasants are gone, we'll bring the tools and sneak. I'll make sure Chien doesn't get so much as a drop of honey.
Brother Yin, the mark set. How to go around them. Yao Zuchi must have the location on his phone. Brother Yin, using their own plan against them was brilliant. If Yao Zuchi and the others dare to smash it open with tens of thousands of mutated killer hornets, we'll probably tear them apart alive. They brought this on themselves. If they weren't greedy, hadn't followed us, would they?
Over 10 years, they clung to me and drained all my sweat and hard work. On New Year's Eve, they even tossed me 60,000 bucks like I was some dog. Stealing what's mine, Jiangwo Qi. I want to see whether your Qi family can survive swallowing this enormous gift from Yin Qi. A sky-high gift.
This damn place.
Why no signal? That ungrateful bastard's tracker cut out.
Yaozu, stop looking at your phone. Look, where that red paint, it's freshly painted red.
Dad, this is the core honey marker Yin Qi found yesterday. The GPS wasn't wrong. That bastard left the best honey source here. Golden yellow. It's all golden yellow.
This quality is much better than the 60 pounds Kieran sold yesterday.
200 pounds of top-grade honey are a sure thing. Quinn family won't go bankrupt.
Right. The day after tomorrow, let's dig it all out now. Dad, tie the rope. Let's go down the cliff and pick the peaches. Dad.
My stomach suddenly hurts, like I'm stabbed.
Yesterday in town, when that mud-legged brute bull too
broke my ribs.
It hurt inside. I'm done for. I can't move.
Quentin Yates, quit playing dumb with me. My right hand got stung by mutant bees in the foothills and I can't move it at all. My neck's still swollen, and you're telling me your stomach hurts and you can't get down the cliff?
Dad, you've been a cliffhanger for 30 years. You have more experience than I do. I'm the only heir of the Yates family. If anything happens to—
Who will take care of you and your—
Dad, think again. 4 million penalty is due tonight.
If we can't deliver the honey,
the old house will be seized, and whole family will end up in jail.
Hang down with your left hand.
One swing of the hoe to break the golden wall, and hundreds of pounds of azalea honey. Then we'll turn—
Fine. You useless piece of trash. I'm going down myself today to get this money. Stay up there on the cliff. And hold that rope tight.
Don't worry, Dad. I'll hold the rope with all I've got.
Hurry down.
Don't let Quinn Stone come back and steal the honey.
Almost there, almost there. Victor Gold C, 4 million in penalty fees. As long as I hollow out this golden wall, the Chief family won't go under.
Dad, what are you waiting for? I hear something down there. Hurry, bring the hoe down hard. Dig up it and bag it. The day after tomorrow, Golden Vast Sea will pick up. If GN, that ungrateful wolf, finds out we cut off his escape route, we're in trouble. Hurry up.
Premium Queen Bee label. Chien, you bastard. You'd never dream that the top-grade rhododendron honey nest you risked your life to find would all end up in my hands. Open it, damn it. Help, that's not honey, they're killer bees. Yaozu, pull me up, quick. My foot. Help, Yaozu, pull me up. Yaozu, pull the rope. Pull me up. They're stinging me.
Dad, the rope's jammed. The winch won't turn at all.
The swarm's coming up.
They're about to rush up here.
Karma. It's all karma. If I hadn't skimmed Yanzi's compensation back then, if I hadn't driven him away, how would have the Chi family ended up like this?
Yinzi, this is all your uncle's fault.
Pull me up, damn it. My face, my eyes, I'm gonna get stung blind.
Help.
Dad, I can't pull him up. The rope's jammed in the rocks, and the winch is locked. Get lost.
Don't grab me.
Yaozu, pull the rope. Pull it.
No.
Don't come any closer.
Get away.
Chi Yaozu.
Don't leave.
This has nothing to do with me. Brother Yin, did you hear that? Something's wrong over there. Sounds like that fancy car of Chi Yaozu's. Holy crap, Rock, look over there. That beast, Quincy Yates, he's lost it.
He's all by himself.
He rode off on a
Bastard.
What a bastard. His father is down there swarmed by mutant bees, and just to save himself.
He actually left his dad behind.
Serves him right. Evil people get what they deserve. Rock, stay out of it. The whole family brought this on themselves. Remember how the Yates family used to treat you? They tried to wipe out, they skimmed a year of your pension. Today, they came with a GPS to steal our honey source. They deserve it. Rocky. Ernie's right. Since J Kingdom drove us out, he should have seen this coming. The family is cold-blooded and vicious to the core. They're not worth risking your life to save. Listen to me, brother. Today, let's just watch and let them suffer the consequences.
Uncle's family did evil. That's their karma. But I can't just stand by and let them die.
Rocky, crazy? That's J Kingdom. Forgot how his family bullied you back then. Rocky, listen. The wind is strong up there on the cliff. That rope could snap any moment. The Chi family brought this on themselves. Heaven's finally opening its eyes. This is their punishment. There's no need to risk your life for beasts like them.
Big bull, second bull, let go. Their evil deeds are their karma, but as a cliff rescuer, rules are rules. I can't watch a person fall off a cliff. Besides, he doesn't deserve to die. I have to go down on this rope.
Quincy Yates. You ungrateful son.
I raised you for 30 years, and you actually left me behind.
To save your own skin. Retribution. This is all my retribution, all of it, for Jason King.
Big bull.
Take all the antidotes and spare shackles. Go through the Middle Gorge Cliff Trail on Route 1.
Earn you.
Stay close to your brother. Brother Yin, just watch. My brother and I will guard that anchor point on the cliff top with our lives if we have to.
Uncle,
You took my parents' compensation money and worked me to the bone for years.
I could have stayed out of this. I'm not saving you for your sake. I, Qian, am ending this rotten debt once and for all. I can't become you. You beasts, move apart.
Rocky, it's you. You actually came to save Uncle.
Don't talk. Save your strength. Repent when we get up there. Uncle. Hold on tight.
Rocky. Hold on to Uncle.
Give me your hand. Come here.
Rocky, are you okay? Can you hear me?
I'm fine. We got him out.
He's on the halfway ledge.
Big Bull, drive the hand winch into the ground anchor and lower the second rope.
Get ready to pull him up. Rock saved him. Move. Second Bull, hammer in the ground anchor and set up the winch. Bring Rock up safe and steady.
Rock. I'm sorry, son.
Chi Jiangwo, don't thank me yet. I didn't save you for being my uncle. I saved you for myself. I can't just stand there and watch someone die right in front of me and do nothing. If I did that, how would I be any different from you?
Rocky. You saved my life, Uncle. Rocky, I really had no idea you were heading into those deep mountains. It was Quincy Yao. He lost his mind. He forced me off the cliff. I was weak for a moment. I was greedy. I'm no good. But Rocky, you can't leave me. Search your conscience. When you were 5, had a terrible fever. I was your uncle who carried you through the snow, stumbling for 20 miles of mountain road, and pulled you back from death. Your uncle raised you. I saved your life.
Spare me. Chi Jiangwo, you've got some nerve bringing up the past. When you took 80,000 in compensation, why didn't you think of Brother Yin? When you bought Chi Yaozu a motorcycle worth tens of thousands, why didn't you think of...
Now that you're about to get stung to death,
You remember Brother Yin. Brother Yin, don't listen to this old fox. He's seen the anti-bee miracle cure in your hand can keep the mutant bees in check, and that you found a new honey source. He just wants to keep sucking you dry.
Yanzi, those 4 million in penalty fees from Jin Wanhai are going to drive our family to death. If the old house is seized by the court, your uncle will have no choice but to sleep on the street. You've made it big now, got the miracle cure. We even found the spot for the finest rhododendron honey. Uncle, please, save the Chi family. Uncle, I'm begging you.
This jar of medicine can cure the mutant bee venom in your body and keep you alive. Saving you this time counts as me, Quinn Rock, repaying your years of raising me. From now, we're done. Life or death, we're on our own. Big Bull, second Bull, get in the car.
Got it, Rock. Go.
Let him keep dreaming of getting rich. Rocky, I was wrong. The Chi family is finished. Completely finished.
Doctor, quick. He was stung by mutant hornets on the mountain, left hanging in midair and badly scared. We gave him a strong antidote on the way. At least it kept him alive, but kept convulsing badly whole way. This is bad. The venom has reached...
And the fright triggered an acute stroke.
Quick, take him to the ER for...
Start thrombolysis right away.
Don't just stand there going, ah. Say something. Gavin Wanhill.
Is coming to pick up the good...
Without your testimony, how do I deliver?
The patient was saved, but the bee venom directly affected the brain nerves.
Up there.
He suffered extreme mental shock.
He had a stroke and is partially
He can't take care of himself.
Talking or working isn't possible.
Hurry and take 20,000.
Keep the surgery...
Paralyzed. Half his body is gone limp. Dad. You go paralyzed at a time like this, and I'm supposed to shoulder that 4 million penalty all by myself?
Cyrus King. You brazen bastard.
How dare you lie and call it force majeure? Major client in the provincial capital is waiting for that
Your King family can't even deliver 200 pounds of...
You went deep into the mountain.
To stalk him, plant a GPS, and steal Quinn Stone's spot. You stirred up a nest of mutant hornets and nearly got yourselves...
Boss Gold. I was wrong. It was ungrateful wretch Quinn Stone. He set us up. Please give me a few more days.
I'll work like a dog too.
Bring the honey back for you.
A few more days? My reputation was completely ruined by your Stone family. This is the official court summons. I've officially filed a lawsuit with the court, seeking asset preservation for fraud and breach of contract. 12 times the penalty, 4 million yuan, not a cent less. Quentin Kingston, you picked a great time to be paralyzed. The court starts enforcement the day after tomorrow and seizes your house. I'm going to turn you and your son into beggars and let's go.
Quentin Kingston, Quincy King. Final settlement sheet for old house. Quentin Kingston can't sign, so Quincy King, press your fingerprint. Then you can move out.
This house officially.
And auctioned by the court.
No, what's the point of yelling? Just do it.
If you don't, today,
He's going to jail.
Ha ha ha. Come look, everyone. This is Boss Chiron of Black Rock Village. And now even his old house has been seized. He's homeless. Ha ha ha.
Serves him right. This is what you get for bullying an orphan.
They drove off Chiron, rich and capable one.
Those two are nothing. They'll be begging for food all their lives.
Ha 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 ha.
Pa. The great young master of the Chi family always bragged he was worth 10 million, and this is all he has left? Damn it. Chi Jiangwo is a drooling cripple now, and Chi Yaozu is 4 million in debt and about to go to prison. I'm this pretty. No way am I going to sleep on the streets and beg with you two losers.
Last seat to the provincial capital. Getting on? If not, I'm closing door.
Yeah, I'm getting on. This dump is one place I never want to come back to.
Yao Yao. Yao Yao, where are you? It's freezing out. Where did you run off to? Where's the money? The last 4,000 bucks our Chi family had? Yao Yao, come out. Don't screw with me like this. You bitch. You took every last cent the Chi family had left and ran. You lied to me. You said we'd never be apart for the rest of our lives.
Big bull, look, a polar cold weather suit imported from Canada with a built-in graphene self-heating layer. One costs over 10 grand. And this, a carbon fiber rope. Shinqian, 3 sets of special gear must cost at least 70 or 80 grand. You really blew all you saved up over the past few years on this.
Money's gone, we can earn it again. But the lone peak cliffs of 100 Blossoms are covered in snow all year round, cold enough, wear the best gear. As long as you come back safe, what do my savings matter? Your uncle's
Have all been settled for good. They did this to themselves, ending up broke, with a stroke and paralysis. That's their karma. From now on, Qian has no shackles. Qian, after I conquer Lone Peak, I'll come back and marry you.
Damn, this is warm as hell. Wearing this, I feel like I could go wrestle a bear right now. Shinqian, keep the stove burning at home and wait for us to come back.
Yinzi, brother Daniel, Daniel Jr., I'll wait for your triumphant return.
Brother Ian. This feels amazing. This imported winter gear is incredible. The wind outside cuts like knives, but I'm still warm. Sister-in-law Sophia, this batch of gear was so worth it. Yinzi.
It's just up ahead, the cliff face of Blossom Peak Valley. Rubies? No, they're snow rhododendrons. A century-old rhododendron queen beehive.
Inside it is top-grade cliff honey.
This could shake up the whole provincial capital.
Chi Jiangwo and Chi Yaozu, idiots, treated a killer beehive like treasure and were left paralyzed and broke. They never would have dreamed. Real gold mine was waiting here for us.
Big bull, second bull, set up winch. Today, on this sky-high lonely peak, I'm gonna let the whole world know who really is. The one and only king of 100 Blossom Cliff.
Bro.
The wind's too strong. At least 2,300 meters up. The wind hits the rope so hard, it can't hold.
Yinzi, hang on. Don't let go.
The solid ice up here could collapse at any second.
Rocky. Big ox, second ox. I'm fine.
Don't panic. Release the main rope 3 meters to the left. The north wind is blocked here by the main peak opposite, creating a natural swirling backflow. The plants are frozen dead, but the temperature here is 2 degrees higher than outside. Wild bees build their nests right in that wind-sheltered crack between the rocks. Big ox, lower the rope. I'm gonna swing across.
Haha. A wild blood rhododendron queen bee nest. A once-in-a-century treasure. Quinn Kingman, Quinn glorious ancestor. You've torn your families apart fighting over this lousy hornet's nest. I really want you to see who ended up with the real sky-high fortune of Blossom Cliff. Brother Quinn, you're finally back. The one in the provincial capital has hounded me dozens of times already. Where's the goods? Did you get it or not? Boss Gold, when has our brother Rock ever come back empty-handed? Let's talk inside. This is a blood-red crystal with no impurities, 100% pure. It only exists in legend. Blood-red queen bee honey, hatched only after feeding on a century-old wild blood azalea's pollen. We did it. Quick, open the box for me. Hurry. Brother Quinn, I'll take this blood-red queen bee honey on behalf of Elder Dong from the provincial capital. 4 million for the whole lot. 4 million. 4 million in cash. Zayin made 4 million on this trip into the mountains. Ha ha ha. For a 4 million penalty, the Zay father and son went bankrupt and half paralyzed, and their old house was seized. But our brother Zayin and earned 4 million.
100 blossoms hanging cliff.
From now on, I, Zayin, am number one.
Brother Zay, no, President Zay. Elder Dong from the provincial capital heard about your happy day, so he asked me to bring this custom ride as a wedding gift, wishing you and bride a lifetime of happiness.
Boss Jean, that's very thoughtful. Please thank Elder Dong. Dinyo, Ernyo, get in. We're heading back to Black Rock Village to pick up the bride.
The legendary Big Benz. Zayin really struck it rich, loyal and righteous. Look at Chen back then. She never looked down on him for poor. She stood by him through the pressure. And now, Kieran has come back with millions in bride price and a luxury car too. And that runaway son of his must be sick with regret by now.
Queenie, I had nothing, and you used all savings to help me start my business. This 4 million in cash is my bride price. You run this family. Queenie, marry me.
I do.
Cheers. Let's welcome the true king of Black Rock Village, king of the cliff.
Mr. Keen.
Happy wedding.
Stop crying. Stop, you old bastard. All you do is cry every day. If you hadn't failed to keep Quinn Stone back then, if you hadn't pushed me into stirring up that hornet's nest, our Stone family would have gone bankrupt. Would I have ended up unable to afford even a 10-cent steamed bun?
They're here. The king of the cliffs, President Stone's wedding convoy is here. A dowry of 4 million in cash. Quentin really brought honor to our Black Rock Village today.
Quentin, my dear nephew, I was wrong. I regret it.
Quentin, brother Toby was wrong.